If you're new here, we'd love for you to subscribe and join us on this creative journey. Let's discover the magic of thoughtful design together.
Genius Pottery Barn hacks and DIYs. Turn Dollar Tree supplies into Pottery Barn dupes. Today's journey reveals simple yet brilliant ways to recreate Pottery Barn's signature style using Dollar Tree finds and thrifted treasures. One can transform an outdoor space into a luxurious haven with minimal expense. From sculptural bird baths to softly glowing lights, transparent shelf towers to serene zen trays, these 4D designer-inspired creations are both budget-friendly and approachable for beginners. Whether one prefers the charm of modern terracotta, the romance of draped canopies, or the tranquility of stone finishes, there is a project suited to every aesthetic and skill level. The result, a garden that feels like a dreamy designer retreat without overspending. Framed leaf totem, 3 shadow box frames are stacked vertically and connected with slender wooden dowels. Pressed leaves are sandwiched between clear sheets to achieve a floating appearance. Frames are painted in matte ivory or charcoal, then hung to offer a sophisticated botanical accent. Floating pebble totem, 3 shadow boxes are separated by clear acrylic panels. Flat white pebbles are affixed to each panel so they seem to hover in mid-air. Frames are finished with matte paint and displayed among greenery for a minimalist sculptural element. Frosted cylinder vase light. A tall glass vase is clean, spritzed with a frosted glass effect, and filled with smooth white stones and battery-operated fairy lights. The outcome is a warm, ambient glow that melds seamlessly with an elegant Pottery Barn-inspired ambiance. Geometric glass mosaic luminaires, colored glass, or mirror tiles are broken into small shards with gloves on. A clear vase or jar is coated inside with Mod Podge or Clearcraft glue, and the glass pieces are pressed into geometric designs. When sealed with another layer of Mod Podge and allowed to dry, battery fairy lights or a small LED candle are placed inside. When illuminated, the colorful fragments cast a modern, sparkling glow. Floating clay circle strand, air-dry clay is rolled to about 1/4 inch thickness, and circles are cut in neutral hues, beige, gray, and white. Each circle is punctured with 2 holes before drying for 24 to 48 hours. Edges can be lightly sanded if needed. The circles are threaded vertically on jute twine with knots in between and then hung on a fence, wall, or branch. The gentle movement lends organic elegance to any patio or garden. Bamboo ring chime. Using Dollar Tree embroidery hoops or bamboo rings in various descending sizes, 3 to 5 hoops, each ring is sanded and stained or painted to one's preference. Clear fishing line or invisible thread ties the rings so they dangle freely from the one above. Hung from a hook or branch, they sway in gentle breezes, adding calm motion and texture. Tiered bowl wall feature. 3 plastic bowls, largest to smallest, are selected alongside a bamboo pole painted in matte black or left in a natural wood tone. Holes are drilled into each bowl's sides, then they are attached at slight angles down the pole using wire or zip ties, resembling cascading water. Each bowl is filled with smooth river rocks for weight and texture. Trailing plants such as ivy or pothos spill over the edges. Mounted vertically on an outdoor wall, this becomes a minimalist, nature-inspired faux fountain that requires no actual water. Papier-mâché stone ball. A foam ball is transformed into a lightweight stone orb by layering torn newspaper strips, dipped in a glue and water mixture. Once fully dry, it is coated with drywall paste for natural texture and then painted in matte gray to replicate concrete's earthy appearance. This sculptural piece suits both indoor and outdoor placement. Curved pottery totem. Terracotta pots and saucers are stacked into an abstract form, resembling contemporary sculpture. Each joint is secured with outdoor adhesive, allowed to set, and then given a diluted white lime wash to create a translucent finish that accentuates the pot's curves. Positioned in the garden corner or on a patio, it becomes a focal point that blends rustic charm with modern flair. Various size foam balls sourced from Dollar Tree are carefully glued together into organic clustered formations that mimic handcrafted pottery. Each foam orb is lightly sanded to remove any rough edges, then coated with a base layer of terracotta-colored acrylic paint applied in thin, even strokes to capture the warmth and depth of genuine clay. Once the first coat dries, a second layer is added to richen the hue and enhance subtle variations in tone. After the paint fully cures, a clear matte sealant is brushed over each surface, providing a soft, velvety finish that echoes natural ceramic glazes and protects against moisture. When displayed in small groups on a rustic wooden shelf or nestled among potted greenery, these tactile orb sculptures bring an earthy, artful accent to any indoor or outdoor vignette, their muted, sun-baked color harmonizing effortlessly with leafy foliage or minimalist decor. Each of these enchanting accents, framed leaf totems, floating pebble totems, and frosted cylinder vase lights, brings a subtle poem of nature and light into her garden, while framed faux flow art and foam ball triple stacks offer sculptural echoes of flowing streams and moonlit orbs that spark quiet wonder. Rolled paper cone shrubs and botanical resin tray stands nod to delicate greenery captured in unexpected forms, and transparent hanging garden sheets and textured concrete orbs introduce layers of soft translucence and tactile stoniness that invite gentle reflection. Translucent domes and floating botanical panels filter sunlight in dappled patterns, while sleek faux fountains and sculptural wind mobiles contribute soothing sounds and graceful movement, transforming even a small corner into a serene oasis. Minimalist zen trays and serene stone textures foster moments of meditative calm as the clear shelf towers and modern terracotta vessels elevate plants and treasured finds with effortless elegance. Romantic canopies drape overhead like soft promises of afternoon respite, and sculptural bird baths stand ready to welcome feathered visitors, creating living tableaus that resonate with memory, peace, and timeless beauty. embroidered silk canvas frame, hand-dyed silk is stretched over a wooden frame and secured on the back. Simple flower outlines are hand-stitched in neutral thread. Excess fabric is trimmed off, and the silk is kept taut. Hung on a patio wall or indoors, this refined textile artwork allows gentle light to highlight its delicate elegance. Botanical silk press. Petals or leaves are layered onto soft silk inside a clear plastic frame and secured with double-sided tape or a light adhesive so they lie flat. Displayed where sunlight filters through, this translucent botanical piece brings nature's subtle patterns into any space. White tray Zen garden. A shallow white tray is filled with fine white sand. 3 to 5 smooth river rocks are arranged in balanced groupings, and driftwood is added for texture. A tiny wooden rake is included to draw calming patterns. This minimalist garden placed on a coffee table, desk, or windowsill invites relaxation and mindfulness. Fresh balanced centerpiece. A sleek tray is lined with smooth pebbles for texture and drainage. 3 mini pots of moss or small ferns are positioned at equal intervals, then topped with a single sculptural accent, such as a white orb or ceramic sphere for contrast. The pebbles retain moisture while the orb balances the organic shapes, resulting in a serene, functional display fit for any tabletop. Sleek acrylic floating shelf tower. Identical Dollar Tree acrylic picture frames are stacked to form a transparent vertical box. Clear epoxy joins the edges securely, and horizontal acrylic panels are inserted at varying heights. Small potted plants, succulents, air plants, or herbs are placed on each shelf so they appear to float within the crystal structure. Perfect for windowsills or tables, this modern greenhouse-inspired tower adds airy charm. Elegant clear plate plant stand. Clear plastic plates are glued onto sturdy bases, candlesticks, cups, or jars in tiered sizes, ensuring each layer dries fully before stacking the next. The largest plate sits at the bottom, with smaller ones layered above. Trailing plants such as ivy, string of pearls, or pothos are placed on each level so vines cascade downward, creating a chic, transparent stand that elevates any patio or indoor garden. striking faux stone botanical relief, air-dry clay is rolled to half-inch thickness over canvas or foam board. Fern fronds or leaves are pressed into the clay to leave clear impressions. Botanicals are then removed, and the clay is left to dry. Once hardened, it is painted in matte chalk white or stone gray with subtle shading for depth. The result is a minimalist botanical artwork with the appearance of carved plaster. Photo frame cold box 6 clear Dollar Tree photo frames are joined into a transparent cube, backs are removed, and hot glue is applied along the edges. One side is left hinged for easy access and corners are reinforced to ensure the door opens smoothly. This lightweight cold box functions as a mini greenhouse. It shields delicate plants from cold while allowing sunlight to penetrate, extending the growing season. Delicate translucent rice paper orb. A balloon is inflated to the desired size and secured. Layers of torn rice paper strips dipped in a glue and water mixture are applied over the balloon in 3 to 4 coats, allowing each layer to fully dry before adding the next. Once hardened, the balloon is popped and removed, leaving a lightweight orb. A battery-powered LED light is placed inside to emit a soft, warm glow reminiscent of traditional Japanese lanterns. Cozy frosted cup stack light. Clear plastic tumblers are cleaned and sprayed with a frosted glass finish for a diffused effect. After drying, the rims of the cups are glued together in a vertical stack to achieve the desired height. Once the adhesive sets, battery-operated fairy lights are inserted through the opening of the top cup and arranged inside. The final piece is an elegant light sculpture that casts a warm, modern glow anywhere it's placed. Serene pebble bed candle nest. A shallow tray or dish is evenly filled with smooth, white, or neutral tone pebbles to create a textured base. 2 or 3 flameless pillar candles of varying heights are nestled among the pebbles, ensuring they sit securely. Surrounding pebbles are arranged to conceal any gaps and enhance the natural look. This peaceful, minimalist candle display is ideal for evening gatherings or quiet reflection. Succulent stone dish. A shallow dish is transformed by applying textured stone paint to create a rugged base. Faux succulents and moss are clustered and secured with hot glue, then fine sand is sprinkled over the arrangement for an earthy finish. This low-maintenance accent is perfect for any tabletop or shelf. Melted plastic organic bowl. A white plastic bowl is gently heated and its softened edges are pressed into flowing organic curves. Once cooled, it is painted with clay-owned acrylics to achieve a realistic faux ceramic appearance. This repurposed bowl adds sculptural interest to any decor. Sculptural paper clay garden dish. Soft paper clay is molded into a shallow, organic bowl with delicate leaf or botanical patterns pressed into the surface. After air drying, it is painted in pale gray or warm tan for a stone-like effect and sealed if desired. This handmade dish can hold keys or small garden treasures indoors or out. Clear line spinners, plastic discs, or acetate strips are cut and etched with subtle linear designs. Suspended by invisible fishing line, they rotate gently in a breeze. As they turn, the etched lines catch sunlight, creating minimalist kinetic art that brings delicate light play to any space. Wire and bead mobile. Gold or silver wire is shaped into simple geometric forms, circles, triangles, curves, and pearl-like beads are threaded evenly along the wire. The segments are connected with small loops and suspended by clear thread in a quiet corner. As it catches air currents, the shimmering beads and graceful wire shapes offer a refined, calming accent. Circle wood panel art. Circles are cut from foam board or lightweight wood using a craft knife or jigsaw, and edges are sanded smooth. Each circle is painted in tonal neutrals, sand, ivory, taupe, and then arranged in overlapping formations on a backing board or canvas. Secured with glue or small nails and sealed with weather-resistant varnish, the piece is mounted outdoors for a minimalist modern flair. Mirror garden frame. A dark wood board is used as a base. Assorted mirror discs are glued in a gradient pattern, small at the top, growing larger toward the bottom, and then the entire board is framed. Sealed with outdoor-safe varnish, this design is hung where sunlight can catch the mirrors. The reflective dots scatter light like ripples on water, adding a magical dance of light to any garden. Acrylic half-sphere garden covers clear Dollar Tree umbrellas are disassembled and the domes are cut in half with gloves for safety. Edges are smoothed. Each half-sphere is placed over small plants as a mini greenhouse. For a glowing effect, battery-operated LED string lights are added inside and the base is secured with stakes or rocks. By day, these covers shield plants from harsh weather. By night, they glow like bubbles, serving as modern sculptural accents. Sheer fabric canopy domes, flexible wire or Dollar Tree hula hoops are shaped into circles slightly larger than flower beds. Sheer white fabric, tulle or voile, is draped over the hoops and pinned into the ground with stakes or bamboo skewers so the fabric billows softly. Positioned above lavender, baby's breath, or other delicate blooms, with fairy lights threaded inside for evening enchantment, these floating domes create an ethereal, romantic atmosphere ideal for garden gatherings, weddings, or peaceful moments outdoors. Twine and linen cone planter support wire mesh is shaped into a tall cone approximately the height of a plant's pot and secured with wire ties. Soft linen strips are wrapped around the mesh, leaving openings for growth and airflow. Strips are glued or stitched as work progresses. The cone is placed in a pot filled with soil, and a climbing plant such as jasmine is guided upward. This textured support encourages vertical growth while offering a handcrafted, natural aesthetic. Embroidered net obelisk, a tall triangular frame, is constructed from bamboo skewers bound together with twine or glue. Sheer mesh is wrapped around the frame, pulled taut, and fixed in place. Using yarn and an embroidery needle, minimalist vine patterns, flowing lines, and subtle leaves are stitched directly onto the mesh. The combination of geometric bamboo and delicate embroidery results in a sculptural accent that glows in daylight. It is best placed near a window or in a garden corner for a poetic handmade tea dish. Minimalist bird oasis. A shallow white ceramic bowl is bonded to an inverted Dollar Tree plastic planter base with waterproof adhesive or epoxy. Once the adhesive sets, the entire assembly is painted in matte beige or cement gray for a clean, contemporary finish. The sleek bird bath invites feathered visitors and doubles as a modern decorative centerpiece that complements any outdoor setting. Orb pedestal, a foam ball is sliced in half. An old glass microwave plate is attached to the cut side as a shallow dish using strong adhesive. After it sets, the piece is painted with stone effect spray or acrylics to mimic a weathered texture. Placed on garden pebbles or small rocks outdoors, this eco-friendly orb pedestal serves as both a bird bath and a sculptural display, blending rustic charm with creative repurposing. and there one finds 40 enchanting Pottery Barn-inspired garden decor creations that feel chic and effortlessly attainable. From floating botanical strands and translucent domes to minimalist zen trays and sculptural windmobiles, each design reimagines upscale style with Dollar Tree supplies, thrifted treasures, and a spark of imagination. Which creation calls to her heart the most? Let that be shared in the comments, and if she brings any of these to life, tagging this channel is encouraged. There is joy in witnessing each unique interpretation. For those inspired to refresh their outdoor oasis, these ideas embrace both smart budgeting and boundless creativity. Here's to crafting with grace and nurturing spaces that radiate warmth and elegance, because a life touched by beauty should always remain within reach.
If you found a little treasure in today's video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what unique ideas you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, keep creating beauty and finding joy in every treasure.